Well, hello, good morning. Well, welcome back to the channel. So on Wednesday the 19th of June, we're making our way out of our space here in Tamworth Services. It was a very quiet night in here. Last night, very quiet. Yes, it was definitely nice being able to just pull straight into a space this morning. Last night, it made it a lot easier. So we're making our way around to Bift at Tamworth. We're going to be, I'll take this one off. Yes, we're going to be picking up a loaded box that we're going to be loading in. Potholes in here. Not loading, sorry. Let me start again. So we're on our way around to Bift. We've got a 4 o'clock VBS. It's just come up to 20 past 4 now. Just watching that bend. Yes, we come to 20 past 4 and we're going to get a loaded box on that we're going to be delivering round at Tamworth at Becco. It's only round corner. It's due for 6 o'clock this morning, but it's got us a 4 o'clock VBS to get it on with. Just watching again. There we go. We're out. So yeah, that's the plan this morning anyway. Well, that's the plan this morning. We've got 3 Beccos this morning, all to the same place, all out of the same place for 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11:30. So it's going to be a repetitive day today, to say the least, but what can we do? That's the plan for the day. Innit? We just got to get on with it. So yeah, so it's just come to 20 past 4. The first one is due for 6, so we only need to get a box on. We haven't got a box on at the minute. So once we've got this box on, we can take the 2-minute drive around the corner to the job, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So let's go get into Maritime at Tamworth and could get this first. Okay, so we made it into Maritime. We're just getting our pretty much just bringing our box now. We're only one in here this morning. We've had a good quiet run so far. Also, for some reason, I think it's probably because batteries have been used a lot. Remember I said a few weeks ago that the battery status had changed and it wasn't showing the percentage of what battery were left. That's changed, that's gone back to normal now. So I think it's because batteries have been used quite a lot last night. We were parked up 16 hours. Probably why, but here comes our box. Yeah, we've just got a little box at the front here to stand in. You got to be out your cab when they're putting the box on here. We don't mind when it's dry. That's it on at that side, and we're good to go. So that's our first box of the day on. We've got 2 more to collect after this, so we can literally just walk around now and fasten up our twist locks, and we're good to go. Yeah, it'd be handball. This would be electrical goods probably. More than likely what we'll have on. Got a bolt seal on, that's good to go. So yeah, let's get round and get this first one done. We can get back and get the other 2 on time, hopefully. Alright, we're in sight, just waiting on it. Told to come to the bottom, park up on the fence, so that's what we're doing. It is only 5 to 5 now. It's booked for 6 o'clock, so I can't see us getting on the bay before 6, but you know, we had a 4 o'clock VBS booked, so we might as well try it early, aren't we? Because it's going to help us out rest at day. I've got a 8 o'clock VBS pre-booked for the next box, just because my planner doesn't start till 7:30, so at least if we've got it pre-booked, we don't have to pester him, and then if we're going to miss the VBS completely, by that point it'll be in and settled, so we can just phone him then. So yeah, let's wait to get on the bait and see how long we're going to be. Well, that's just tipped at this first tip. Really, actually, just come to 6:52. No, we've got an 8 o'clock VBS, and so we can't get into maritime earlier than 7:45. So we take a slow drive round. We can probably get there for 7. If we're gonna have to be sat waiting for 45 minutes, but what can we do? It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. We just have to just deal with it, haven't we? Just have to sit there, and hopefully it isn't too busy and we can get away with sitting there and just wait a little bit. But yeah, so this is job 1 done anyway. Get back and get the rest, get the other one on, the second one, and then come back again and we'll get the third one done. So we've done 5 miles so far today. I wouldn't have thought we're going to be doing much more mileage, to be fair. There we go, barrier up with left side. So yeah, I have a feeling we're just going to be on a short day today, a short local day, and not really get anywhere, which would be a bit frustrating, but it's just transport at the end of the day, innit? You know, there's jobs to cover locally, but you know, there's doing them local, then there's doing them this local, where we literally we don't leave the estate. We're probably 4 minutes away from getting round to the job, or getting round to maritime. So it's a pain. I have to stop here, let him through. Yeah, there's that estate where it just ain't quite big. They were flying up a bit, weren't she? She wasn't doing 20. Yeah, it's just a bit narrow on this back end of the estate here. For trailer going over at line, so you just got to take it a bit steadier. Yeah, they weren't too bad in there. They put me on one bay, on bay 5, but they had to move it to bay 19 in the end, because we just didn't have the floor space to take stock off. It was just fridge freezers that are on it. This next one that we're going to be taking in, it probably could be tumble dryers. It's lighter, it's only about 7 ton that we're picking up. This were 11 ton, then last one's 11 ton as well. So yeah, it's just going to be a weird video, I think, today, unless we can get somewhere this afternoon. If he runs us up to Highport or something like that, and then gets us something to run north with, because this is in for service tomorrow, this truck. So we'll need to be back anyway tomorrow. I'm going to phone them and ask if they can get Volvo to get this booked in early. If we can get it in earlier, if they can bring it back early as well. In night we can stop in trucking yard then, rather than go home. Make it a bit easier, make it easier for me. I think it's 15 mile an hour down here. So yeah, that's the plan at the minute. So let's get round to maritime, wait so we can get in on the VBS, and we'll go get our box swapped over and then back round there again. So this is our second one on. Just come to 8:21 it currently has, so we'll be nice and early for the second job at least. That's going to be half the battle. So yeah, we say all we can do is just get round, get tipped, and get back in it. It's one of them days today, innit? It's just a repetitive day. You know, we've got instant deja vu going straight back to the job. But it's what it is, isn't it? It's local job. See, I'll phone him up when I get here on the bay. When I ask for a VBS, I'll phone him up and see if we can get a at least get something up, out of Highport for a job for later on or something like that, or for tomorrow. You know, because this is just tedious a bit, innit? Be nice to get some distance in, but if we don't, and it's just parked up in Tamworth services at lunchtime. Parked up in Tamworth services at lunchtime, innit? So, you know, we had a good week last week. To be fair, if you have a flat week here, just basic hours, I think we guarantee guaranteed, is it 57.5, I think, is our minimum. After that it's just overtime, so you know, we guaranteed that. So you know, if that's all we get, you know, it's a decent week with little bonuses and that on top as well. You know, you still get a good pay out of it. So every week can't be a flat out week, can it? You know, we did the 2100 mile last week, 2200, something like that. We're on 484 at the minute. Now we were doing that in a day at near enough on Monday and Sunday and Monday. But today, this week, not so much, innit? It's just a bit quieter. So yeah, it's 3 kilometers from here to the job and back. So it's literally just over this roundabout, take next one, turn right, straight over at next one, turn left, follow it round, and then you're there. So nice big bays, nice and easy. They used to open doors inside, which would have been even easier, but health and safety won't let them do that anymore. So you got to put it on a bay, pull it off, open the doors, mess about, and yeah. But oh well, is what it is, isn't it? So we'll get this box. You've got a check box number here for your reg and what you're taking, and then we can get out and on the road. So yeah, let's get round to the job, get the second one done, and phone him up and see what we have planned. I've been on site. How long have we been here now? We've been here hour and 58. We've been on break. We've been here just over 2 hours then. We're still waiting to get on the bait. They were busy. There were about 6 of us here to start with. There's still a couple left. There's three wagons there. Yeah, there's 3 wagons. There's 2 on the bay. I'm after. There's a 7 logistics with a yellow box on. Then there's one of ours. I'm before our one. So there's Pentalvers, then there's that 7 logistics, and then there's us. So yeah, it's just come past 10:30, so we're going to be late for the next job, but you know, it's what it is, isn't it? They're just running late here. So yeah, we'll get on a bait and we'll see where we are from there. So that's another one tipped. We've been quite a while in there. It's just come 12:15 actually, so that was a long one to tip, but we've got there eventually. So we're heading round to Biff now. We've got a 12 o'clock VBS, so we can get straight in, which is all good. I've just spoke with Planner. It's probably looking like we're back to Yorkshire after this, he reckons, once we've got this next one off at Biff when we tipped. So that's all good. We should maybe get a bit of running in this afternoon. We've only done about, I don't know, probably going to be 9 mile by the time we get back here again today. Yeah, it's been a long one. It's been a long wait there. We're getting warm as well. Yeah, we're waiting nearly 3 hours to get on the bait, and then about half an hour getting tipped. So it wasn't bad once we started getting tipped. It's just a long waiting in it at times. But never mind, that's transport at the end of the day, innit? You know, you can't glamorise it all. Sometimes it's just repetitive short jobs, innit? Just for them to cover the jobs and get paying. You know, you got to earn them money for you to earn money, ain't you? It's going to be a bit interesting to see what work's like on Friday, because there's nothing coming out of Felixstowe, out of the North Terminal, which I think could be Trinity. They've had a train derailment there. So yeah, it could be interesting. Monday could be a bit lackluster as well if there's no to go down. If there's no to go down to Felixstowe Road with, if it's just going to be a sort of local job or something like that, there'd be no coming up over the weekend. So it might be Sunday work. We might get a Sunday work that we've asked for. We could could end up going down to Felixstowe or somewhere on Sunday to pick a box up to deliver somewhere in Yorkshire for Monday, perhaps. I have offered to work Sunday, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let's get back into Bift and get this next box on, and we'll see what develops from there. Hopefully it is back to Yorkshire and we can get the box on for the morning, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Yeah, again, back round at Bift. I just did the last one off camera. We were literally straight in when we got there anyway. We were straight in, straight on the bay, and straight tipped. So yes, we are heading back to Yorkshire. We're not sure where we're going yet. He's just told me to head for Yorkshire, so he's got me a VBS. We're booked in now to get this off. So we'll get this empty off, get all the twist locks stored away and put down. I like travelling with them down, and no, it can fly off then, can it, and hit anybody else. And yeah, I'll give him a ring when we're passing like Tibshelf Services Junction 29, something like that, and see where in Yorkshire we are heading, because it's a big place. I imagine we're probably going to be going to Eyeport, it'll be my guess, but you know, we'll wait and see, won't we? Oh, it's a nice day. It's warm when you're sat in a metal box on wheels. We're glad to get some running done and get the aircon going and the cab cooled down a bit, because I am quite warm at the minute. Oh, bonus, don't look like there's anybody waiting either at the block stack to get this off at the empty bit. It's even better, we'll take that, won't we? We will certainly take that today. So yeah, it's just come to 1:30. We started at 4 o'clock. I just got 15 minutes break in there, so we should be good for that 6-hour rule for a bit until we get up somewhere to get the box on, and then we'll see where we're heading from there. We tend to do a lot like northeast stuff and that out of Eyeport and that. We won't be going up to Scotland, I wouldn't have thought, not with trucking for service tomorrow. We'll probably be northeast or just local in Yorkshire or something like that tomorrow, but we'll see. You know, stranger things have happened down there, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll go get this box off, get my pins down, and yeah, we'll start flying north back to good old Yorkshire. So we're up the road a bit now. We've just passed Tibshelf Services. I've just phoned them, still don't know what we're doing yet. We're going to have to make a bit of a decision, because obviously when we get up to the M18 junction we need to know whether we're going to stay on the M1 and go to Leeds or if we're going to go to Eyeport, which we probably will be, I imagine. So you know, they've probably got 20 minutes, maybe a bit longer, because this traffic is just horrendous along here. This has been all the way from 28 so far. Well, before 28 it's backlogged, but it's just stop start all the time. It's frustrating, but you know, I suppose it gives them more time to plan something, doesn't it? They don't know where they don't know whether they're going to run me out of. Apparently it's just chaos with that big train that's derailed down at Felixstowe. It's just causing chaos with stuff getting cancelled, stuff getting rebooked, you know, because they're having to take them off at train and run them down by road if they need to be on a ship. So who knows, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I think it can be a bit, I think Friday could be a run down of Felixstowe, I think, maybe, just to pick either some up for Monday or for someone to deliver of at weekend potentially. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully they send something through soon and we can know where we're heading and not have to pester them again and find out where we're going to go. Because, you know, it's, if we're going to go to Eyeport and we're going to be an hour and a half, it's got us there at just after 20 to 4. You know, for an hour and a half, 2 hours in there, we've only got till 7. You know, so we need to get in there, out, pick a box up and get somewhere to park up. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we're just trying to make our way into Eyeport when we can. There we go, we should get round here. So I took a gamble, I came here and luckily it paid off. luckily it paid off because he sent it through as we were coming up the slip road to come here. So we got one out of here for a Kellington in the morning, a place called Euro Auctions. I've done it before on the channel a few times, I think. We seem to get it at every company you go to on containers. So we've got that for 9 o'clock. He wants us to go park at, he's letting us go round. He's getting his box off here, because he'll get his box off here, you see. Shall we thank him for actually waving us by, because they usually just sit there and don't tell anybody. Yeah, so he wants us to go park at the yard with that, which is frustrating, like, but you know, it's, no, I'm just trying to keep my head down at the minute, because obviously I'm immigrating soon. Just try and ride out the last few weeks that I'm here. I'm still waiting for it to say accepted on my interview page. So at the minute it says refused, but that's just because they were waiting for medical results to come through, which I believe they've probably should have now. But they wanted some more documents as well off me, which frustratingly I did take with me, but they didn't ask for them, but they want them now, and we've come back. So they got sent on Saturday, well Monday. I dropped them off Saturday at the courier that they wanted them dropped off at, and they got sent Monday, so they should have got there today hopefully. So fingers crossed by Friday it updates to accepted, because I'm so slowly losing my mind at the minute over it a bit. You know, you just don't stop thinking about it, you just don't stop. But yeah, so we've got that job in the morning, and that's back into here. So I'll probably start at like 7 in the morning at yard or something like that. There's no point starting crack of dawn. They can get busy at that Euro Auctions if you get there too early. So we've got that for 9, that's back into here. We've got one out of here for Spennymoor for 2 o'clock. Then that empty box says Northern Containers on it. Yeah, it could be tight, depends what iPort's like, couldn't it, for time in there, for whether we're going to be on time or not, but we'll wait and see. Because obviously this truck's in for service, so I won't be getting box off, I'll have to get truck for service. So that takes priority, doesn't it? So, but yeah, apart from that, it's just been business as usual, really. We're just moving down the queue slowly. There wasn't that much of a queue here. I had a half-hour break when I got here though, so I got 15 minutes earlier on the bay down at the job, and we had till 5:30 on a 6-hour rule. So I thought, you know what, we'll have half an hour here. I saw what the job was, I thought we'll have half an hour here, and then we're you know, we're nice and steady then, aren't we? So yeah, that's the plan at the minute anyway. So we'll go get this box on, get my container lock on, get back to Whitwood. Yeah, we'll get parked up for the evening. There we go, we're out of iPort and we're flat out 56. We've got to try and make the yard. It's currently got us there at 6:15, so we should have plenty of time, to be fair. Forgot I had a head mount for the GoPro, so I can start using this again. I've just got chucked in the bag once I left Turner's, and I've only just found it again. So yeah, so we've got a different box on slightly here. If you can see in the mirror there, it's got doors down the one side. It's got a big panda painted on the side and the other side. Great big panda. I'll put some pictures up on screen now of it when I get parked up later on. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get off here and end the video here. So we're just straight back to the yard from here, and I can just get parked up and get settled. I've got some phone calls to catch up on that still. So yeah, I'll probably think I'm going to start at 7 in the morning. Hopefully it cools down a bit. It is red hot in that sun with humidity. I don't know how I'm going to survive in Arizona. It's only 20 degrees here and it's too hot. I'll melt. I will literally melt. But yeah, we should get a good run along here, I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can make up some time, but we're flat to the mat at the minute. So yeah, it's all good at the moment. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to get off and end this one here. just cut it short a bit. Not a bit, you know, it's just parking up. There's no else new that's really going to happen, and if there is, then I will let you know and the video won't end. But yeah, I say it's just back to the yard, just get parked up, and then we're done. You know, it'd be 12 hours off and a late start in the morning. I won't know what to do with myself. I'll probably wake up at like 4 in the morning wanting to start work. But never mind. So yeah, I'll get off, stop rambling on, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one.